Let's write a solo for the Emptiness Machine by Linkin Park. For those of you out there who are learning to write solos and wondering what it's all about, I thought it might be helpful for you to see the creative process. So the first thing you need to know with any solo is what are the chords. I've put together a little backing track. I'm going to play that to you now and I'm going to shout out the chords. D minor, G minor, B flat, F, C, back to D minor, all repeats. G minor, B flat, F, C, okay? So the next thing you want to decide, once you know your chords and you've got those memorized and they're imprinted on your mind and you can actually play them, the next thing you need to be able to do is have a relatively decent guitar tone. I'm using a Boss GT 1000 here, so I've just switched to a distorted tone. Okay, so it's kind of a bit of a metally tone, quite a lot of distortion, and I think it'd probably suit this song. So, since we know the chords, the first one's D minor, these are the kind of notes you want to work with. If you know your music theory, you'll know that D minor is the notes D, F, and A. Okay, so D, D, F, A. And you can play that in various places on the neck, so you might play it here as well. You might play it down here. The different inversion. Okay, so if you've got a few inversions and a few D minor triads located across the neck, you've got access to those if ever you should need them. So I'm going to play a D minor triad arpeggio for that first thing. I'm going to go. All right. So that comes from that D minor bar chord shape. And I'm playing the D string, the G string, and then I'm going to go 5/6 on the B string. So now I'm going to test that against the backing track and just see how it sounds. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm happy that that D minor passage fits over the chord. Now I've got to navigate my way to the second chord of G minor. Now, because this is the first part of the solo, I'm going to stay around the lower part of the neck. So I'm actually going to take it that way. I'm going to make the notes go lower because then when I get to the second half, I know I can build the intensity by coming up a little bit. So let's see how I might get from here. So I'm on the note F. I could go. Okay, because I know I've got this G minor arpeggio here. And I also know that the note B flat is a part of the G minor chord. So I know that I can navigate from this F, do a pull off to the E, slide down to the D, and then bring my first finger up to the B flat. So da 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 da, 4, 5, 6. Careful to get the timing, so I time the B flat so that it falls directly on beat 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what I can do after that then is I can put the root note in that chord as well, just to really establish the key of that chord, or the actual chord itself, not the key because the key's D minor. But so yeah, da 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 da, or maybe. And now I've got to get to the B flat chord. So I can see there's a B flat note here. I could do a little passage from this G. That'd be nice. Okay, so let's just try that section. Okay, I think I could smoothen that out. I could even put a little chromatic note in there, right? I could go from G to G sharp to A to B flat. And then after that, I've already decided I'm going to do an F major arpeggio. And then maybe a slide on the C chord. So let's give that a blast. Here we go. So, I spoke at the start, didn't I? I said the second half of the solo, I'd maybe like to take it up a little bit. So because I'm on the last chord of this sequence before it repeats, I'm going to try and take it up during this part here. So I'm landing on the notes. I could go up to the third, which is the note E. Oops. And then maybe C. And then suddenly I'm in D minor again, okay? So I've landed on the C, a nice little slide, and then I'm going to slide up to the third, which is the note E. Then I'm going to land on the root again, the note C, and do an arpeggio, C, E, G. And that's going to take me back into the D minor, because this here is the fifth of D minor, the note A. And then I can do a bend, right? Maybe I can try and include the vocal melody if I can fit it in. So let's just see how that goes. So hopefully you can see that in order to write an effective solo that uses chord tones and that you're targeting specific things and bringing out the juices of the chords, you need to know these arpeggios, and you need to know your notes all over the neck, and you need to know when it's appropriate to kind of leave space as well, or just let a note hang or whatever, okay? And you slowly build your solo through repeating the idea and then trying it to the track, repeating it again, maybe trying it to the track. If you're good enough with your chords, you probably won't need the track until you actually finally, decide to record it or whatever. You'll just be able to write it. Anyway, let's give it a go, what we've got so far. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we've kind of made it up to here now. So now I need to decide what I'm going to do with this. So I've come to the D minor chord. 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4. Maybe do a little triplet in there, yeah? No. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a triplet just to mix up the rhythm a little bit. Bend down, and then I'm onto the note G. Sorry, I'm onto the note A. And then to the B flat, which is part of the G minor chord. And then I'm going to slide up to the G here, which is part of the G minor chord as well. So let's just see how that goes. All right, so we're building one step at a time. 3, 4. No. Wrong. Okay, so now I'm thinking I could use the... Nah, I'm not so keen on that, so... Maybe we could repeat what we did down the bottom, perhaps. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm finished on that bend there. Okay, so we're going to go. And that last bend there will be where the vocals will come back into that bridge, probably. Okay, so let me just get it in my head. Okay, cool. So we've got a nice melodic solo going on here, I think. So let's try it from the beginning, see if I can get this. 2, 3, 4. There's our solo. I'm going to give it one more try on a different pickup setting just to mix it up a little bit. See if I can get this right. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Hope that didn't ruin it for some of you. Okay, so there is a little insight into my creative process. If you like this video, let me know. Put something in the comments and I'll make some more videos like this one, because there's no point in me making videos that no one watches and nobody benefits from. And hopefully the plan is to do more, if people like it, on the creative process behind how I write solos. I know I'm not the quickest solo writer and guitarist, and I'm not the slowest solo writer and guitarist. I'm somewhere in that middle ground. So anyway, let me know what's going on in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe and do all those wonderful things to show your support. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.